Hello everyone, and welcome to this video. Did the opening scene leave you awestruck? This video takes place in a remote rural area of France where villagers were chatting with James' son next door as usual. Suddenly, an announcement came through the village loudspeaker warning of a heavy rainstorm occurring 20 miles away in the mountains, triggering mudslides. The villagers were urged to take precautionary measures. Soon, the sound of rumbling from the flood control area filled the air as everyone eagerly awaited the flood's arrival. After the flood peak passed, brave villagers ventured out to inspect the damage and found something peculiar. The flood waters were mostly black soil with very little water. What could have caused this phenomenon? A local flood was captured by residents in China. The flood waters surged and were so powerful that anyone witnessing it felt terrified. Do you see? This is not an ordinary flood. It's a flood of plastic bottles and trash. Only then can we clearly see the impact of humans on nature. People are suffering the consequences of their actions. Floods are typically caused by torrential rain or natural factors, leading to rising river levels or rapidly increasing seawater levels in households. Let's examine the ominous flood and its destructive force. This footage is from a village in India. The residents evacuated early after being warned by locals. They are now preparing to silently observe the incoming flood. Perhaps it's the first time the village has faced such a calamity. The villagers are bravely racing ahead of the flood, trying to outrun its destructive path. This video takes place in Brazil, where days of heavy rain have caused the river to swell and flood, surpassing the warning water level. A bridge over a small river has been submerged by the flood waters, cutting off the only access road to the outside world. Despite the danger, some brave drivers attempt to cross the rapidly flowing river. One driver in a white SUV attempts to cross, but is quickly deceived by the flood waters, stopping just meters away from the bridge. Another driver in a pickup truck tries to accelerate straight through, but gets swept away by the river, narrowly avoiding collision with a parked car in the middle. As the pickup truck driver reverses, a bystander approaches to help. However, there's a debate about the bystander's safety. Should he stand where he is or move to the other side of the truck? As the situation unfolds, bystanders gather to help push the white SUV, but the flood waters continue to rise, reaching halfway up the vehicle. The SUV driver, panicked and confused, accelerates suddenly, causing something in the car to explode, rendering it immobile. Despite others' efforts, only the SUV driver persists in trying to restart the vehicle. Meanwhile, the pickup truck driver prepares to attempt crossing the flood again. As the truck successfully navigates the water, the white SUV and its driver are swept off the bridge. This raises the question, was the SUV's fate connected to the actions of the truck driver? Experienced drivers are invited to share their thoughts in the comments. Are you taken aback by this sight? It's the sheer force of nature as pieces of wood from the mountains are carried away by flood waters. Triggered by heavy rainfall 20 miles away, this flooding holds significant importance. This footage was captured by a resident living at the mountain's base. They claim this flood has depleted most of their forest resources. Can you fathom the value of this lost wood? All swept away. It has brought about extremely dire natural consequences for the local community. This is in Fukushima, Japan. An incident of seawater influx is occurring in the parking lot nearest to the beach, triggered by a tsunami resulting from an earthquake. Despite the gravity of the situation, local residents seem to be chatting and laughing, perhaps witnessing such a scene for the first time in their lives. The estuary river has now become the primary route for seawater to return to the ocean. What was once a parking lot has now transformed into a makeshift fish pond. As the seawater surpasses the original river channel, it's steadily encroaching further inland. What do you think about these instances of Mother Nature's wrath? We keep you updated daily on natural disasters worldwide. Don't hesitate to like this video and subscribe to my channel for the latest updates. Goodbye and see you soon.